All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to more Blueprints. Now, last time we were here, as you may remember, we beat the game. However, I do know there is still a lot more to explore, so we're going to do at least a couple more episodes of running around and seeing what we can find out. The strange thing, however, I had the game open earlier while I was doing my setup, and I noticed that the menus was different. When I closed the game, though, and reopened it, it went back to the normal menu. So I don't know why it went back and forth, but the previous menu had options such as return and credits, things that I would expect to see from a post-game menu. So I don't know why we're suddenly back to the default menu just because I closed the game. So that's a little weird. But yeah, I guess let's jump in and see what's going on. So it'll be curious to see how the entrance is any different now that we have technically beaten the game. If there's gonna be like a different letter, or if there's gonna be something else available to us, cause like, oh, the next day. There we go. That answers that. Things are, in fact, quite different. I guess first things first, we'll grab this like we do. Inheritance Trophy. For reaching room 46, trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. Inheritance trophy in recognition of completing your bequest. Cool. Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser. And in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. Felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. Never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. Never had any dreams to realize, and I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. Never had a room 46 to reach. Now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Oven never Rye. Robert S. Sinclair. I don't know what that means. Is that something that was in the basement room? It is the same word that was in the basement room, actually. I feel like I shouldn't have to look up externally what, I'm assuming Latin words mean, that there'd be something in the game that tells me, but I could be gravely mistaken. Okay. Well, I mean, we've clearly gotten... Oh. I don't think this is gonna happen. I don't think we're gonna get all of these. Dare mode? Curse mode? In one day. I don't even understand how you would get there in one day. That's wild to me. Everything that we had to do. How on earth? Jesus. Reach it in under an hour. I mean, it's been taking us an hour to do a single day, but we've also been, like, heavily searching. If you know what you're looking for, what you're after, what every room does, I could see that being a bit more doable because you're just fucking going. Jeez. Full house trophy. I have tried so hard to get every room. I have not gotten, like, the top left corner, like, at all. Oh, man. Read the directory. 40 dartboard puzzles, 40 parlor games. I would have figured I'd be a lot closer to these. Only halfway on parlor games and not even on dartboards. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. What? Trophy of sigils. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. Haven't done any of that. We only just started to even look at sigils. Trophy 8. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Room 8. What on earth is room 8? I'm so confused. Oh, that's right, the foundation's permanent now. We're still missing, like, 2 permanent additions to the house as well, which is so weird. What was the button that... This one. Oh, we haven't even found room 8 yet. I don't even know what that is. We only just found the foundation, and that's room 1? It's crazy which of these rooms are numbered the way they are. You would think that some of the more common rooms would be... But no, like, closet, walk-in closet, and storeroom are all the way at the bottom. Spare room's up there, which makes sense. I mean, entrance hall's not... You would think entrance hall would be room 1. Oh, that's weird. Like constants, which you can truly rely. Huh. Weird. Okay, we have most of these ones. We're only missing a couple in here. We have all of these. Which we only just got that last time. We didn't have the drafting studio until last time. We're missing one of these. Wait. Named only by number. Okay, so we have been here, so it's technically been discovered. Yeah, because the others are grayed out. So, because okay, so yeah, we have all of the rooms here. Are we technically missing bedrooms? All the hallways. All the green rooms. We're missing some shops. All the red rooms. Studio additions. The dormitory, which we have not drafted yet, but we've unlocked. As well as Mechanarium, the conservatory, which we also haven't drafted. Looks like we've gotten all of the outer rooms. Need to do the schoolhouse so I can get the other classrooms. So we're definitely missing a handful of rooms still. We're missing a handful of puzzles in general. I want to go back over to the orchard briefly, because I want to re-look at... This is just kind of going to be an episode of, like, looking around and trying to re-get our bearings on a couple things. I want to look at one of the books that was over here, because I feel like I remember it addressing part of the statue in the cloister, but I don't think it gave us the answer to it. We still don't have that open, whatever the frick that is. We'll get there someday. We're still working on the chess puzzle. The sundial is still really strange. And I'm sure it's a time of day thing. Just don't know what time of day to come to. Because yeah, we have the gardener's logbook here. We still haven't watered any plants either. Fixtures and wiring did not extend beyond the mansion's interior. All lamps and equipment used outside the house are still connected and powered by gas. Okay. That doesn't tell us anything else about... Forgotten how to access the inner garden. I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. Ah, okay. Finally have a new caused champion. Have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Arinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate Angel Rena. Beautiful statue, shouldn't the greenery be governed by the paragon of gardening? Humor me and listen to me. Okay, so it does address it, but doesn't actually go into how, because he doesn't remember how. So very helpful. All right, what a great use of our time. Okay, we're also still looking for the 4th gas valve at some point. Because we found 3 of them. So I need to be rechecking outer rooms when I go to them, because that seems to be largely where they are. We don't have this open either. So I'm assuming that our 2 missing permanent additions are this and the door over there. Because those seem like things we can open. I don't even know if there's a way to get to that side of the house. I want there to be, because there's stuff over there that I want to look at. It's fine. Okay, so let's go over here and go ahead and just do our outside room real quick. Hey, schoolhouse. Perfect. That's what we were hoping to find. Because now we have classrooms in our draft pool. Does turn it on or off? Turns it off. Okay. We want that on. I had thought we already had done this one, but I wanted to double check. Okay. Fairly certain that we've already read all of these. Yeah. Okay. I don't believe there was anything else to read in here, but at least we have the classrooms in our drafting pool, and we can potentially see those for the first time. Because I have managed to draft, like, not a single classroom. Okay. Go ahead and start opening. Okay. Sure. Gift shop, 46. Red Princeton, blue tents. Okay, oh, that's right, I needed to double check that there's no... Okay, it does not appear that there's any chess pieces in here. That's good to note. These are awful rooms. We're at least drafting a bunch of brand new rooms, so I guess that's helpful in its own way. Okay, let's start with the dead end room, I guess. Ooh. Locked trunk. Spin the globe. Okay, bowling pin. Chessboard. Naturally, as one does. Okay, let's see. We are in... I do believe we are in C2. This is also a pawn room. Okay. Radio. Okay, we've got drafting strategy, volume 2. My type of room, the craft of the draft, shifting gears, not having the future, perplexing plans, spreading your wings in a word from the editor. Room subtypes. Colored floor plans, basic kinds of room, examining the architectural symbols. Drafting rooms. Did you know the classrooms you will find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey to grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary used solely for exams and student testing. Finding has been near impossible, as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Jesus, okay. Classroom. While drafting in a classroom, you may draw new floor plans, one for each drafting room in your house. Interesting. Okay. Shifting gears. The ducts. Okay. Crime machinery. Command centers. 3-way rooms split ducts 3 ways. Okay, boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms of the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. Okay. That makes the boiler room so hard to use. The rooms have to have ducts connecting them? Huh. Okay. Tomorrow rooms. So like the sauna, which gives us extra step, coat check, which lets us go back for items, freezer, which stops our assets. Oh, here's interesting. Okay. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying. You once again be able to use them. If you still wish your accounts to carry over the next day, you'll have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering the freezer. If the furnace is drafted within a few ranks of the freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Okay, so that's how we thaw everything in the freezer. I was wondering how that was supposed to work. We simply have to draft a furnace near the freezer in order to thaw the room out. Okay, puzzle rooms like the parlor and the billiard room. Spread rooms. Ooh, locker room is new. We haven't had that room. Okay, I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we've received after we sent our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding, to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day in turn inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memories of the court's grand architect, Luza T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose? Why, it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Interesting. I still don't know anything about this drafting sweepstakes. I feel like we've read most of the drafting strategy books at this point. Okay. I'm back for that at another time. Let's check out the gift shop. I'm broke as shit, but that's okay. Hey, Swimbird! Enjoy your lunch. Tense fit for a prince. Then we've got the red prince. Not Holly logo stuff. Postcards. Mount Holly Observatory, wish you were here. It's about time you visit Mount Holly. It's from Reddington. I give up, I'm stumped. Okay, that's all of those. Okay. Mount Holly tea, a permanent addition to the walk-in closet. It just looks nice. Lunchbox. When you range rank 5 with a lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Permanent addition to the dining room. Swim trunks. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. A permanent addition to the pool. Huh. Dirigiblocks Home Console Edition coming soon. I said I wanted to play Dirigiblocks. Swimbird plushie. From an addition to the master bedroom, unlocks dare mode. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Oh, it'll just change our tent outside once we get all of the trophies. First coffer is a permanent addition to the shrine. No one would dare to open it. Except for my dumbass. I'm sure a lot of people opened it. Oh, it's funny, it's funny. Oh. I don't just want oops all library. I'm getting dead-ended like either way. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it doesn't technically dead-end. I will take this key though. I can't draft the library in here because it's already... Well, I guess I could. It would just go into the bedroom. Better room? Workshop's good. Give us an item. Sledgehammer. And I didn't check that room for chess pieces. Last time... Oh, it's right in front. Oh, interesting. Okay. Last time I was in that room, it was a pawn, but that's a rook. Which definitely leads to some concern with the pieces not being consistent if they're in the place. Pawn/rook. Weird. I think that's also the first rook we found. So now we have a placement potentially for the rook, a bishop, and a knight. Everything else is pawns so far. Hmm. Suspicious at best. Okay. Hmm. Classroom. Okay. Grade 1. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Car and card, which is D, which we know already. Why is the 8 sideways? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Okay, all of the letters are in order. 8 is sideways for some reason. Blue, orange, red, violet. Okay, okay. Blank canvas. Eat the teacher's apple. Big globe. Okay. So B plus, B minus, B plus. Must really like red. Oh, I don't know what these flags are. My favorite color is red. You must really like red. No, duh. Okay, let's see. Red wagon's good. Red fire hydrant's good. The blueprints are wrong. Those should be blue, not yellow. So that would be... So we just need to find... Okay, hold on. 3 of these are wrong. I think the blueprints are wrong. Water, banana, and grapes and broccoli should all be good. So if the blueprints need to be blue, 2 other things are wrong. And so it's going to be 2 of the flags are the wrong color here. Oh, green, orange. That's a B minus. What did B plus do? Ten out of 12. They're missing 2. The lizard a different color as well as the blueprint, though. This kid just didn't color hardly anything in. Okay, so hold on. 2 out of 12, we know none of the flags should be red. Okay, that's helpful information. Oh, okay, here we go. Each color is only used twice. So we know that the lizard shouldn't be red and this flag shouldn't be blue. And they only have 2 things wrong. So with only 2 wrong, it's the lizard and... Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this because this kid got the closest and it's gonna give us the most to go off of here. Doink. Don't mind me just cheating off of children. Okay, so yeah. The other 2 flags are correct. Because this should be blue and obviously water's blue, which means this isn't blue. And this lizard shouldn't be red. And they only got 2 things wrong. Okay. Okay. So... need to figure out the color of purple. Did another student do orange and purple on those? Okay, I think this student got these backwards? Which means that's the only thing they got wrong. Is that they flipped the two flags. Okay. Which means that the stuff that this kid got wrong is the blueprints, the lizard, and this flag. Those are the three things, because this should be orange, and this one should be purple. This is green, and this is blue. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Is there a way for me to actually do this? Because there's like a thing about like how to ace the tests, but I don't actually know if there's a way for us to fill it out. How am I supposed to ace the tests if I don't have materials? Do I need crayons? I don't recall crayons being a, item. How do I take the test? Okay, as I said before, now that I've beaten the game, I have no shame in looking things up to help me. I don't take the test here. This is simply to prepare me for the final exam where I will actually take the test, which is timed, which is not cool. Test anxiety, bro. But I will have my notes, and that is all that will matter. Okay. So now I just need to draft every other classroom. I'm fine. Suppose we can play some parlor games here. Okay, can I have a locked door? Sure can. That's not a classroom. Eh. Rude. Well, we've got plenty of things to solve here. Magnifying glass. Okay. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Only one statement is true. Only one statement is false. Okay. Hear me out. Only one statement is true. This is true, making both of these false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. No, the gems are in here. Yay! I've never noticed that when you draft in a middle room, the windows are just fully curtained over. Shows how I pay attention. Gosh, it wants to use all my gems. I'm pretty sure I needed a gem just to draft the classroom. Okay. Turn off the keycard system for now. We'll either get lucky or unlucky. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Those stay lit. Those are basically, it was literally our only chance to get the little piggy. Of course, it's locked. Okay. Office. This really after destroying us entirely. Don't have the code to the safe in the office either. Ugh. Okay, oh. So that's what it meant by drafter room behind the foundation. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, see, there is a chess piece in here, but it's just a pawn. B3. Pawn. I'm just gonna keep taking notes of potentials, because, like, what else am I gonna do, you know? Bishop. Is the bishop just always in the chapel, regardless of... Wonder if it depends on the day. So I wonder if the placement of the pieces depends on the day you find them, rather than the set. Like, there's not necessarily a set position, but maybe the chessboard depends on the day. Maybe the answer changes based on the day you find the pieces, and like where you've placed them in your blueprint. It's like, today I placed this bishop. I'm just gonna do these caps so I can re-find them. This was the pawn we found. This was the rook. Okay, so bishop, pawn, and rook have been found today. Oh no, we found multiple pawns today, huh? Found 2 pawns. We got a pawn in the den, as well as a pawn in the dorm. Weird. Okay. We will just have to play it by ear and see what the yuck happens. Okay, that door's locked. That's here now, so we could go down, but going down wouldn't do us any good because we don't have the basement key. We would just be stuck in that room. Okay. So I don't remember if I checked this room for a chess piece. I don't think I did. I was too distracted checking for other things. Thankfully, the chess pieces are of a fairly decent size. I'm not looking for something crazy tiny. dice. Postcard. Okay. This is another pawn. E2. Pawns are suspicious! Fine. I'm perfectly fine. Alright, we can smash this open now. Ooh, hello. Now, what is this supposed to mean? X marks the spot. Usually means dig here, but like... More floor plans leading north. That's great and all. Okay. Thanks, game. I'm only filled with confusion entirely. It's fine. Okay, I don't see a chess piece anywhere super easy to see from here. Already read all of these, so I think I'm good. A bunch of locked doors. I don't want to set my gems to 2 at the moment. Great Hall would be, you know, great if I could actually open any of these doors, but I can't. Ugh. I should have just gone for... Should have just gone for the ballroom. I could have had more gems overall in the long run. That's fine. Once more with feeling. Why? Give me keys, I guess. And a pawn. I don't know what this does for me. It's fine. Well, I guess I have to take the boudoir and just say, fuck it, to the room in the bottom right corner. We're not filling every room of the house today. I'm a mess. Give me this gem. Let it console me. I'm in a weird place today. The brain is not altogether braining. It's fine. Who needs a functioning brain? Any of these pictures of chess pieces? No. No, they are not. Oh, but that is a chess piece. What room am I in? 3. Okay. So many pawn rooms is a problem. Wow, a tunnel! No, thank you. Wow! Also not particularly helpful. Ah! I just want classrooms. Ah! Aha! Okay, grade 2. Fur and fire for that. Okay, we've still got the sideways 8. Mathematics. Oh, this teaches you how to do the darts puzzle, if you didn't already figure that out. I already have all of that listed and figured out. Ooh, a hall pass. You'll not lose steps traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. Rain is... oof. Okay. Oh, this is literally, it's just the math puzzle. Okay, we should be able to solve this pretty easily. Um, just using the correct colors. 2 plus 5 is 7. 13. 7 minus 3, 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 plus 1 plus 3 is 10. 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 6 plus 1 is 7, times 3 is 21. 6 divided by 1 is 6 divide... No, multiplication, sorry. 6 times 1 is 6, times 3 is... 18. 6 minus 1 is 5, times 3 is 15. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture because if it's gonna be this exact worksheet, I don't want to have to actually do the math. I just want to be able to reference and input the correct numbers. I draw this? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, text. Text is good. No, drawing is better. Drawing is better. Panicking. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Okay. So the ones that were incorrect was 6 minus 4 is 2. And then 6 times 1 is 6, times 3 is 18. 18. Okay, cool. We're gonna save that. So I will have that to do the math puzzle next time. Okay. That should be everything we need from this room, in theory. Steal the teacher's apple. Okay. Oof, kid. 5 out of 12. Oof. Poor kid. E minus 9 out of 12. Oh, damn, I picked, like, the correct worksheet to look at the first time, huh? I'm stuck. I have no way to get keys. Well, this sucks. Yeah, I don't see... I think I can do anything. I wish I could just smash doors open with the sledgehammer. Sorry, violence is not the answer to everything I mean. Okay, we opened that. I don't think I can make anything useful. Yeah, no, I can't. Shoot. And I don't know the placements for all of the chess pieces yet, either. So I couldn't just do that. I don't think there's anything else useful that I can get item-wise from any of coming in here. I mean, I'm coming down here just because, like, I have nowhere else to go anyways. I might as well check, but, like... I think I'm just... hecked. Get in here before. Oh. I'm a dork. That's how. I mean, I guess I could take the elevator down, but I don't think it would do anything for me. And without the tomb or the extra gas valve turned, I can't exactly, go down to the cliffside again, either. Heck. I don't think there was anything I could afford here either. Yeah, I've only got 5. It would just be the t-shirt, which is not helpful. I guess the cursed coffers would also be an option, but not particularly helpful. I like farm that. Is it a one-time? No, it's a one-time only. Okay. It was worth a shot. Because, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to restart a new day and say, sorry, classrooms. I can't dig. Yeah, I mean, we'll check down here, and then after that, it's just restart the day. Upgrade disc. Why is there pictures down here for code and cot? Does that signal what this room's is? Hold on, let me... We're in B4? It is. Okay, so in case you didn't get to solve that, if you come down here, you can get coat and cot for what B4 was. Okay. That checks out. I don't know why I pushed that. So yeah, I mean, I think we just have to call it a day. I'm sure I probably missed something I could have done, but damn. That is a rough one. 6 drafting rooms. 3 new rooms. So we got 2 classrooms and the dorm for the first time. We're already getting close to the 1 hour mark. Damn, that's wild. I'm gonna try to squeeze in another day here, though. 24. Okay. Grab our allowance here. Early workshop isn't bad. Gives us an item right off the bat. Coin purse sucks. No, it doesn't suck. There's great things we can get from it. It's just not as helpful as we would have liked. Definitely items I would have preferred to start with. But I might as well grab it. Any collected additional money is good collected additional money. That's a key. I should have gone back outside first. I doubt that I'm gonna be lucky enough to get the schoolhouse right away again. Interesting. We haven't found the final gas valve, and we've been in every room. Definitely need to recheck ones that we've been in already and didn't pay attention to. No classroom this time. Eh. Trying to think what rooms I have and haven't checked for the freaking gas valve. Trading post feels like it would make a lot of sense for the gas valve, but hey, what you gonna do, right? Sledgehammer, sledgehammer. I'd prefer a shovel. They're awful. Okay. Honestly, I'm also kind of surprised that the last gas valve wasn't in the, wasn't actually in, like, the underground area that we were in. Okay, well. Let's go grab our key. Yoink. Let's grab our less common floor plan. Oh, look, a coupon book. Ah. Alright, discounts. This is still a rook. Okay. So yeah, it like changes depending. It's gonna be so much more complicated. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot harder to figure out. It changes depending on where you've placed the rooms that day. Yeah, no, this is a pawn. This was a pawn last time too, though, which is interesting. The pawn is in so many different rooms, though, it's like... It's not really helpful. I don't think there were that many pawns to even place. Alright, keys, salt, and shovel. Okay. My brain. Security is great, but I don't have any gems. Wait. My den gems! What the fuck? Oh, I spent them. On the commissary, didn't I? I brain good. Brain good work. Brain good work. Okay. Gems are in the only box with a false statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. Okay. Okay. So. The only box with a true statement implies that basically only this box could be true, which would mean they're in here. However, one of the other boxes is true. They can't both be a true statement for the gems to be... Okay, so. Gems are in the only box with a false statement. One of the other boxes is true. That box is true. That box is true. This box is false. Which means the gems are in this box. Which is funny, because for either turnout, that box would had to have been the box with the gems. That's funny. Oh. Wow, game just loves fully dead-ending me right now. Alright. Look, it's time for math. 18. 4 squared, 16. That was 6, geez. 18, 16. There is no brain. 20 minus 16 is 4. 4 squared is 16. Okay. Trying to remember how this game does the thing. Whew. Oh, sorry. 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 divided by 1 is still 3. 3 squared is 9. This game doesn't do PEMDAS. Alright. Our only choice is to go back to the spare room and hope to God that we don't dead end. If we dead end, the video's over and I have to rechange which episode is branded as the most useless episode. What a fun time. First time in the conservatory is nice. Hello. The lovely room. Smack. Ooh. Okay, that's helpful. Okay. Floor plan conservation. Okay. In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Standard, unusual, or rare. Or commonplace. Don't really care about the bunk room. May never be seen. I'm gonna probably regret if I do that. I don't really care about any of these rooms, you know? Yeah, I really just don't care about those rooms that much. The West Wing Hall is a really just helpful room to have. It's just easy fodder that puts us going in directions that we need to be going in. Um, just gonna have to use my gem on the drawing room so we can keep going the direction and not have to waste a roll. Right, it's currently a pawn room. Pawn right-ish. It's no need to redraw. We'll just take the West Wing Hall and keep going up. Like I said, easy way up. I was paying attention. Did the parlor not connect to the foundation because of the windows? Do you need a room that has a door to do that? Probably, huh? I'm gonna have to take the corridor so that I don't dead end. Or redraw. Risky biscuits, risky biscuits, risky biscuits. I want to connect to the foundation just for more options. Fuck! Well, I guess we connected to the foundation at least. So bad. Oh god. Oh, there's nothing helpful in here either. Joy was a pawn room. I guess. Not that we can even get down there. Oh! Oh, that just stays accessible right now. Okay, well that's good. I don't have to draft another room behind it because it's just down. You gotta be locked, huh? What's that all about? What's that all about? I could get an extra gem. Or it could just always be unlocked. I should have gone for the extra gem. It's fine though, whatever. We're not getting very helpful rooms in, like, the slightest. I mean, we might end up with enough to buy something from the gift shop by the end of this, which I guess would be something. These are awful rooms. Absolutely horrendous. A gem and a key. Wow, thanks. That's so helpful of you. Okay, I don't see a chess piece in this room. We're floundering something awful here. A shovel would be great. I keep getting places that I can dig. Pool. I don't hate the pool. I just don't love the pool either. I don't know what the swim trunks do for us as a permanent addition to the pool. No! I'm gonna just have to dead end this corner so I can take the gem, and maybe I'll get the locker room again. My keys! I hate you. That's so mean. That's so mean! I have none of these things. And a full dead end. Because I simply cannot. Wow, the Geist bedroom. Wow. Oh, I get dice anyways. That's cool. Dice that I can't use because I can't go anywhere! I don't even have enough money to buy anything from the freaking... I don't even think I can buy anything from the gift shop. Everything is too expensive. I think I can buy the fucking cursed coffers, I guess. And that's it. But at least it's a permanent addition. And I don't think I can combine any of these. Point person coupon book would have been a funny combination that I would have enjoyed. But, you know. The game's not so friendly in that way. I can't even. Well, I can do it with the coupon book, actually. That's the only thing I can buy. At least I've got that now. It's a permanent addition to the shrine? It was either to the shrine or to the, chapel. I don't remember which one. But no one would dare open it. Why would I ever do that? That'd be ridiculous. Alright, well... what a helpful 2 days. We've learned very little about the game. Oops. Okay, well... I mean... Another architect's villa for us. 1 new room. Which room was the new one? conservatory. We got the conservatory finally. So I suppose that's something. We've found some more rooms now at this point. Yeah, I don't, I don't know what else I could do. We're already over an hour recording. We've got so little done. Oops. Well, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out on this interesting journey. I hope that you guys have enjoyed Blueprints thus far. The Blueprints videos will probably become fewer and far between at this point as we look for other things to record. But for now, I hope that you've enjoyed the series, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, night, evening, whatever the heck it may be for you. And I hope to see you all next time. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.